Hello everyone, I'm hoping to see you here in a few minutes. We're getting ready to go live to give an update on the storms in the area. So hang with us and we'll be with you here in just a moment.
I'm fine, Dave, but you need to unmute your mic.
I bet you can hear me now, can't you?
I can hear you loud and clear now.
Boy, gosh, it's so bright in here. I need my sunglasses. Somebody's done turned my lights up. Let me see here. Hold on. That's a little better. Well, Mark, you see, we did, up until just a moment ago, have a severe thunderstorm warning for, looks like, I believe it was Caldwell County and Crittenden County. But that has since eased some, and doggone it. Currently, we have no severe warnings in western Kentucky. We did get some appreciable rains, though, and I've been catching a little flack over, well, we didn't get to 3 inches of rain. Well, no, we didn't, but that wasn't really unexpected, let's put it that way. We were wondering if maybe it were going to stall out a little further to the west, and that's exactly what it did, which is why it did not dump the heavy amounts of rain. Now, you know, from Hopkinsville eastward wasn't much at all. I got a half inch as of this morning. Now I've received another batch of rain a little while ago when it came across Hopkinsville. In fact, we, for a brief moment, had a severe thunderstorm warning, and then it went on up into Caldwell County, and I guess then it went over to Crittenden County. They did get a little damage in Crittenden County, if I heard correctly, and I think that's from wind. It was basically around, I'm sorry, let me back that up. That was around Cerulean, from what I heard, that they had a little bit of wind damage. So, you know, we'll see. I'm just hoping that we get a little more rain. That's the main thing. Now, as it changed the radar modes, I lost you. Hang on. Okay, you're back.
All right. I can hear you now better too.
Well, we were talking about. I was talking about the severe storms that we had that came first over Hopkinsville, and then it went on up to Caldwell County and Crittenden County, and they had a little damage over around Cerulean, from what I understand. It was just mainly for some wind damage, but still,
Right.
they,
The whole thing in that was straight line winds, and they were
right,
just right on the marginal edge of being severe. Uh, the ones on the radar were mostly indicating like just over 50 knots, which is
right,
just right over the severe criteria.
right. Well, and we're not done with this yet. This will go on probably for the next couple of days. Will we get any more tonight?
We may. I've been looking down to the south. This original region of storms started off down below Nashville, came across Nashville, and came across up across us, and then as the low that's sitting over there, the once was Francine, continues to wind down, it'll probably just send band after band here and there. Probably not anything continuous, not anything super heavy, unless you're right under one of those thunderstorms.
Yeah. Well, we if you look at our banner up here, you see we had one severe thunderstorm warning that has since expired, but it hadn't updated there yet. But we're still working on the technology. We do have a special weather statement up here around Hartford. Let's see if we can take a look at it real fast. Well, maybe.
Yeah, the next band that looks like it's coming our way is all the way down in Tennessee, down around the Dyersburg area, and on down to about Huntsville, Alabama. A little band of rain that's starting to move up this general direction.
There we go. Wind gust up there at about 40 with its radar indicated. Some gusty winds could knock down some tree limbs, blow around unsecured objects, basically around Hartford, Centertown, No Creek, Heflin, Kaufman, Equality. Anyway, that area up there. So this is moving northeast at 35 as some of these storms, well, it says they're moving northeast, but the arrows say they're moving back to the northwest.
They're
So
actually moving northwest. I don't know why they're saying moving northeast.
I'm sure it's a typo because it's so unusual to have that. Now, we do have another storm that has popped up down just south of Russellville. It's moving up towards Todd County. It looks like it may bypass Elton unless that area expands. And let me pull out. Let's see what else we got. This is all has to do with the remnants of Francine. Let me put this into motion. Just see what we're doing here. So yeah, the circulation would be, well, if you look at it, you can almost tell that it's right up in here somewhere. Would be the area of rotation or circulation around what's left of Francine. But I'm
Right.
looking at local radar. Let me see if I can pull it up down here in Memphis. Oops, wrong one. That's not what I want. I want the radar site, which is right there. There we go. So again, you can kind of see if I put it into motion. Yeah, you can see. I guess it's over around here in Forest City area of Arkansas.
Right. Somewhere around the northeast corner of Arkansas
Yeah.
there, just south of the Missouri Boot Heel.
Yeah, really, I take that back. If you look up here around, just around southwest of Blytheville, looks like the center of this rotation because this is just kind of staying there. So there we have it. We had expected to be up a little further north and a little further east as it came in, which is why we did not get the showers that we were hoping to get or the rain that we were
Yeah.
hoping to get. But
Now,
it's,
west of us, west of the lakes, they probably got a pretty good amount of rain from that yesterday evening.
I think you're right. Let's see. As I look at chat, let's see who all's with us. Looks like, hey, our good friend Dave is with us. Jackie Mathis, Joanna Waller, Tammy Tatum, Donna Lord. And hey, Dave, he said that, of course, they all give their own hellos, the Thunder Buddy hellos. And speaking of Thunder Buddy, I see Mermaid Cakes is on with us. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Thunder Buddy. So, yeah, I'm glad to see her. Chelsea
Yeah.
Reese is on saying hello from Eli, our good little friend Eli.
Hello, Eli.
We're going to get him in here pretty soon, Chelsea. I'm going to have to get you to send me your phone number or message me your number or something. We'll see if we can't help out. Lisa Knight's watching us over on the Facebook page. She's saying hello. And let's see, who else
We
got
can't be
here?
on here too long, Dave. They're already talking about food.
Oh, good grief. Don't do that. But I did go into the kitchen area and got some of that good old deer chili we had left over from the other day. Finished it off. But
Yeah.
someone burnt the bottom of the pan. I had to scrape that up. I ain't gonna say who, but well, I guess I cooked it, so I guess that'd be me. Anyway, let's see. Karen Dunning says hello, guys, and Jessica says yes, sir. Just enjoying this rain with some coffee. And boy, that does sound nice. I wish it would just be a good, steady rain, and we could all enjoy it. And but those that are criticizing me, hey, I don't have any malice towards you. Go ahead, because yeah, it was wrong, and so
Yeah.
I made a mistake of following the official forecast. I should have gone on my own, but anyway, that's the way it was. Let's see here, Rob Stiles.
Tropical systems like that, especially when they're starting to die off, 100 miles either way can make a difference in how much rain you get. So, you know,
I think in this case it's only about 50 miles. It really wasn't that far because it was really pouring, like especially down in Tennessee. UT Martin got a lot down there in Martin, Tennessee. And they were needing it. They were in a worse drought than what we were. So I'm glad to see that they got it. But, man, we sure could have used a lot more here. So, anyway, let's see here. Hotel Mario's on with us. She says, hello, David Mark. Got just a sprinkle yesterday in Muhlenberg. Yeah, I think depending on where you are, you're getting some up that way right now. It's probably gone past Muhlenberg, but Massville, you're probably getting some pretty hefty rains. Got a downpour going on up there. Let's see here. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. These things are so small. Chelsea Reese says, Tammy Tatum's always talking about food. She says, not me. What are you eating, Dave? So here we go. We're going to do some rambling on the chat, but they're a fun bunch. I really love them.
Yeah.
We're all really are Thunder Buddies. And so we can thank Mermaid Cakes for that phrase, because she's the one that came up with it. So I do have a shirt in mind for you that says Thunder Buddies on it, Jessica. So as soon as I get them close to being ready, I'll check where you see what size and color. I don't know what color we're going to have, but I'll find out and let you know. Let's see here. What else we got here? I did a live Facebook a little while ago, and I said, yeah, the weekend won't be a washout. Oh, my gosh. I couldn't believe it. I did correct myself. I said, oh, my goodness, I can't believe I said wash.
Yeah, that old Western Kentucky accent coming out.
I guess it was. But anyway, Anna George says, hello, everyone. Hello, Anna. Welcome to the tribe and to the Thunder Buddy chat room. Jesse Reese says, the trees are turning colors and look so pretty. Some of them, I think there is a little color starting to show up, especially among the sumac, which would be there'll be red leaves on it. And
right. They're usually the first to turn.
Right, they are.
Although in my yard, my redbud and my dogwood trees are both starting to turn already.
Well, I wish that we had some more rain. I'm a little concerned about our fall colors, but, we may have had enough to salvage it, but
Yeah.
I would really like to see a little more. So if you don't get good fall colors, you don't get much. I mean, if you don't get good rainfall, you don't get a lot of fall colors, really. Speaking of fall colors, you know where I want to go look at? Where I want to go see? Gosh, what's wrong with my language today? Good grief.
Yeah. I wish I could say this was just priming the pump, but we may turn, back off drive for a few days after all this gets done with. But it may be a couple of days before all this gets done with.
Well, we're looking at Irwin, Tennessee. Look at that sun down there in the valley. Isn't that beautiful? And with this new format, I can show you pretty much the whole picture. A lot of times you and I were hiding the picture, but this is really showing up nicely. I'm pretty proud of this.
Absolutely. Very pretty.
I love our format. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. And Tammy Tatum says, I need a jacuzzi shirt too. Very funny, Tammy. Very funny. She said, I heard you on Facebook. That was funny. Well, I'm glad you think so. Somebody thinks that I'm pretty funny, but mispronouncing words is my trademark, I suppose. Now let's go up here and see where this is headed. It looks like Marion's fixed to get nailed up around the Ohio River. Clay is getting it. Nebo's probably about to get it. Madisonville is not quite getting it, but close. And then we go back up here around some of these other areas. You see Dalton, Tom Ford Grace,
Yeah.
Smith Ford, Shady Grove, and Piney Fork all are getting rain right now. And,
But as that goes through, our temperatures were like in the low 80s
right,
when that first came through. They have now dropped to the low 70s.
woohoo, we like that.
Yeah.
Donald Lord says, jacuzzi. I swear. I think Jacuzzi's probably going to come on and sponsor us one of these days. We'll see. There's always hope. They haven't said no. They just said it's a fun idea, but they didn't have the budget for it yet. So, okay. So I imagine so.
Who knows?
They spend a lot of money on advertising, so we'll see. They don't know what a bargain they get with us. But,
This is true.
Yeah, so if any of you know of anyone that you think would like to be on our channel as a sponsor, I think that you'll enjoy, or they'll enjoy it and get more bang for the buck. Let's see here. Dave says, do y'all think that's coming his way?
I kind of doubt it.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it. You have to remember, Dave, this is the remnants of a tropical system that's parked itself over here in Arkansas. It's probably not going to go anywhere much over the next day or so. And when it does, it's going to start dropping down to the southeast. It's going to go across the southern states and then over toward the Atlantic, where it will join up with an old frontal boundary that's over there. Might cause a little bit of a low pressure or a little bit of a tropical system down that way in about 5 or 6 days.
Right. So if it doesn't run itself out by then, because it's sure dropping the moisture as much as it can right now. So
even if it does, I mean, it'll probably pick up more. It'll still have access to the Gulf as it goes through. And that energy, it'll wind down, but it won't completely go away. It'll still have some energy to it when it gets over in that direction.
I'm taking a look at the UT Martin camera, and it looks like it's been raining there. You see the water on the pavement, so feels still
Looks
mighty,
like it's raining over toward the horizon there,
yeah,
a couple of showers.
Yeah, right over in there. And I think that bears out by the radar, which would be right back here. So
Yeah.
anyway, there was something else I was going to look at.
There's a fairly good area of light rain down in southwest Tennessee from about Memphis up to about, near Dyersburg and down by Humboldt and in that direction, all through there. It's not very heavy, but it is a little bit of rain going on at this time.
Hey, you can see that our severe thunderstorm warning is updated. No severe thunderstorm warnings in the area. So it's good to know that this is working. We're still ironing out the bugs. So the crawl is, well, there's nothing to show. So I don't know if I've messed something up here and it's not crawling. But anyway, we're winging it alone today. We have no technician with us, but that's quite all right. I wonder if I can get that... I want to see if I can get that Clarksville camera up. I'm looking to see if he told me how to do it. But I'm not going to mess with it if I have trouble. Hang on, everyone. I'm looking. They have me a whole bunch of different things I can look at. And I don't see. I wonder if I could just click on it. But if I do, I might screw it up. Well, we'll try. Let's just see if I can click on it. Okay, I can't, so I'm not going to push it. But anyway, let's see here. Let's take a look at some of the local cameras. I want to look at the one over at Katie's. Let's see if this one has it. There we go. And you can see that, Mark, they're not having it strictly on the pig anymore. We're back up to normal on looking at that.
Good.
It does look
the pig
nice.
is interesting and it's still over there in the corner.
Right there.
But, I'm glad they've taken it off from staring right at it.
Yeah.
I understand they were probably using it a little bit as a security camera to make sure nobody messes with it.
Yeah. Well, right now, this is I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. As you can see, traffic's moving fine. Looks like the pavement might be just a tad damp. But boy, that looks mighty dry there. I don't know if they've had any rain much either. I mean, it looks like the grass is brown. be great if that was at my house, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to mow again. I'm sure hoping not, but we'll see. Where else can we go? Let's go see if
Yeah.
Barkley is up. And come on up. It's not up. So let's see about this one. All right, hey, there's the Clarksville camp.
Yay! How about that?
Woohoo! So this is
They're being attacked by a giant bug.
yeah, it looks like some maybe a fly or something. Anyway, that's Cumberland River back there behind us, and you can see looking kind of towards the west, and they kind of have pretty much the same weather we have here in Hopkinsville. So folks down in Clarksville, you probably would like to have a little more rain too, just like everybody else does, but we're not complaining for what we got, and hopefully we'll get some more. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. Let's look at
Yeah.
let's,
You know, the tropics aren't done because Francine is all done.
no, I'll go look at that here in
there
just
are-
a second.
Yeah,
Let's-
there are some systems that are in motion out there, but so far I don't think they're promising much for us.
Okay, so I don't know. Let me see if I can find it on Chrome, Mark. There's nothing there. So I'm not going to leave us up on that kind of a screen. I will go to our good friend Michael Vance over at Lakeside Campground Marina, and you can see they've had some rain there. It's got little droplets on this camera. Hey, I see some colors. I see some fall colors off over there.
Uh-huh.
That is
They're already starting.
this is Kentucky Lake, so this is just the other side of Kentucky Lake on the west side. But man, it looks nice there. Pretty nice camera. That's over at Michael Vance's place at Lakeside Campground Marina, one of our sponsors, and it's 77 degrees there. Oh my goodness. In fact, while we're there, let's go ahead and talk about our sponsors. Michael Vance Contracting Roofing at 270-707-ROOF. Hey, if you got a problem with your roof, go talk to old Michael. He'll give you some good advice, and it'll be up to you whether you like it or not. So anyway, so also Lakeside Campground Marina, he's still got some spaces open. There's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. So be sure and go to that. And let's not forget our good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. She's got some product in our store, and I think they've added some stuff in there. And I'm going to show you how to get there here in just a second. But go in there and take a look around, look at the Kentucky Hemp Works products. And we're going to be adding a lot more stuff on our side of it soon at the Weather and Wisdom side. And then I think there's some books for sale in there by Scott Shoup. Oh my goodness, they are so good. You don't want to miss out on those. Let's see here. And also, here's the address to our store right here. Visit our store at dpww.shop, or you can scan that QR code. I can't talk today. Good grief. QR code. And that takes your phone directly to the store, and you can browse around, see if there's anything in there you love, and with any luck, you will find something good. So let me see if I can get us back now on our template. And there we are.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think you inhaled too much of that adhesive glue today, Dave.
Boy, oh boy. Hey, but you know what? It looks good. I'm going to tell everybody what it is. We have been converting the ceiling over the larger part of the studio into a cloud. Oh, wait a minute. Mark left again. He's going to have to quit leaving me here. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Let's see here. Mark, you're going to probably have to come up here and give me a hand. I have lost you completely. I don't know why we keep losing him, but we've lost him completely, so we'll get him back here in just a minute. But I was telling you that, what was I telling you guys? I was talking to you about some of the product we have. We're going to be having some mouse pads on there soon, and you're going to really like that. And got Mark over here. He snuck up here trying to. Oh, and I was talking to you about our ceiling. So the ceiling looks like you're under a thunderstorm. So when you come into the room, you'll see the lightning, and you'll see the cloud, and you'll hear the rumble of the thunder and surround sound. It will blow you completely away. I'm blown away. Were you blown away, Mark?
I was completely blown away.
He was blown away. So
I was up a little closer to the fumes than you were.
oh yeah, well, so in order to make this happen, we've had to convert. We had to do a lot of work on this ceiling in here in order to make this happen. So anyway, hopefully Mark's just come back on with us. I'm waiting. Come on. Well, hang on here. There we go. I got you.
You got it?
Yep.
All right.
So get back to your place. Get over to your side of the road, buddy. Are you ready? And boom, there you are.
And I am back.
Yes, you are. And so we were talking about the ceiling in here, and so we have actually converted. We've been busy today building the wall cloud. It looks really good too, Mark. It looks just like a wall cloud. And for those of you who don't know, we'll have to show you. It's not something I can just describe to you, but we're just about, I'd say 95% complete with the construction on it.
Probably. We're waiting on one set of lights and
Yep.
finish up the rest of the cloud.
And it's not just any kind of lights either. These are certain kind of lights that you can make one bulb flash if you want to, or you can make a whole string. It looks like lightning. And so when you see it going and you hear the thunder, I mean, it has that. We've got a surround sound system in here with the bass on it that just will, when that thunder hits, you feel it in your chest, just like you would on a real thunderstorm. So pretty happy with it. It looks really good. Let's see here.
Hannah George, where are your games at tomorrow?
Yes, that's what we need to know. Judy Walton Newton is watching us over on Facebook, and she says, hello, Judy. I'm glad you're joining us. If any of you have not subscribed, please get on here on the YouTube channel and subscribe. Then you can go back to Facebook and watch it all you want, but at least subscribe, because that's what makes YouTube happy with us. They will help us if we have subscribers. That's what we're looking for, and that means a lot. Also, be sure and like the page too. If you haven't subscribed, at least like it if you do like it. Hopefully you do. We try not to lead you astray, although sometimes our forecasts can be a little bit off, like this one on the amount of rainfall we would get. But some areas did get the projected amounts of 3 inches, but a lot of areas didn't, especially east of the lakes. Didn't get as much as we were hoping. We did get some, and the further east you go, not a lot. But they did get a thunderstorm over around Russellville today as well, it looks like. So we're not completely out of luck. So anyway, let's see here. Dave says, oh, well, thanks anyway for telling him that Francine was not going near him. So anyway. Okay,
Well,
Mark.
he's probably wishing to get some of this rain too.
Yeah, we're going
Probably kind of dry up there as well.
It seemed like this is just a dry time of the year, and it is. This is the drier time of the year. But I was watching a thing that you were showing earlier about what year was that blizzard in? Do you remember that?
That was the blizzards and winters of 77 and 78.
Yeah, and they were talking about the Alaskan low, the Aleutian low, which we have up there now. And some of the setup was interesting because it does look like that's kind of leading the way we were expecting, and it's similar to what happened back then. So I don't know. Does that mean anything? Who knows? There's so many other variables in weather. It's hard to say for sure. But, we're going to watch that. I really need to come out with the fall and early winter outlook. I'm going to try to do that pretty soon. I knew if I said blizzards. Mermaid Cakes 88. Jessica, she loves the snow. I don't think anybody loves snow any more than her. But
No, we were talking about the ice cream place.
Huh? Oh. You're talking. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, you lost me for a second. But anyway. So we'll see. I'm going to try to get that done here over the next week or so and put that out. We're trying to do some other things too. We're going to be adding more programming to our channel. And you're already seeing on this page setup that we're on, I think it's a big improvement. You can see the radar better. We don't have our big old heads blocking it whenever you need to. And we just had a special weather statement come out up here around Madisonville. Let's see what we're seeing here. If it's going to let me. Well,
Yeah, Radar Omega gets a little slow because they've had so much activity going on the past few days.
okay, again, that's a strong thunderstorm. I would not be surprised if that happens to go severe briefly, but that storm's moving northwest at 30, and it's about 7 miles west of Madisonville, winds gusting up to 50, so it's right on the edge of becoming severe. Gusty winds can knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects, and the locations impacted are Madisonville, Providence, Clay, Dixon, Nebo, and Wheatcroft. So it includes Interstate 69 between mile markers 116 and 117. So if you're out there, consider taking some shelter under that storm.
Yeah. And do be aware, these storms are not moving the normal direction.
Nope.
Because of the rotation around where Francine, the remnants of Francine are. These storms are moving from the southeast to the northwest.
You're getting some pretty appreciable rains if you're under this storm. So, you know, the projections of the amounts of rain expected, well, this is part of it. But it doesn't mean that there's anything out of the ordinary. I just heard something come up.
The general forecast for tonight is 60% chance of showers tonight in our area and thunder showers. And then that's in the overnight. Tomorrow, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 5 p.m. So they're expecting another band to roll through after 5 p.m. tomorrow, and little chances of isolated showers in between, probably around a 40% chance, and then upping to about 60%. Better chance of storms Saturday night, and then starting to trail off as we get into Sunday, still a chance of showers in through Sunday night. And then Monday, maybe a slight chance of showers, but we will start to trail off a little bit and start to dry out a little bit as our temperatures start to get back up in the low 80s.
You can see the crawl across the bottom of the screen. That's a flash flood warning, which expires at 8 p.m. In Alabama. Birmingham, as a matter of fact, is one that issued that for west central Montgomery County and south central Alabama until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So at least you can see that. No active tornado watches anywhere. And let's see, what else is it going to do? I don't know. I'm just watching it just to see it. It's kind of neat, though. I enjoy the technology. Not getting used to it. We're still trying to figure it all out. But
it should pop up with no tornado warnings anywhere as well here shortly in a red banner.
I haven't seen it yet, but maybe we will here shortly. Anyway, I'll leave that alone and not mess with it. As we keep looking at things, I am going to need to see.
Yeah, Anna George Rough Park. Again, we got about a 40% chance of showers through the morning. And then after 5 p.m., it goes up to around 60% chance for showers and thunderstorms.
You would have to mention the ice cream place.
Yeah.
Mermaid Cake says, I love DQ blizzards too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah. Severe thunderstorm warning just issued, it looks like. And that's what
just where the special weather statement was.
Looks like 60 mile per hour winds, expires in 36 minutes. Severe thunderstorm warning has winds greater than 3/4 of an inch. Let's see if I can get it to come up here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Anna, with all 4 of your grandsons having games at Rough Park from 9 to 6:30, I would advise, don't you probably won't cancel the games, but be prepared in case a storm does come up. It'll rain you out. And as we always say, lightning is one of the leading causes of danger if you're at a sporting event like that, especially baseball games with the metal fencing all around. Just don't be lame in the game.
That's right. Well, Mark, we need to let everybody know that this severe thunderstorm warning is for central Hopkins County and for western Webster County in northwestern Kentucky. And this storm is located near Providence, moving northwest at 30 miles per hour with 60 mile per hour wind gusts And you can expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Providence, Clay, Dixon, Nebo, and Wheatcroft. So if you're in those areas and you're under this storm, take cover now. You're going to get some heavy rain. You can see a lot of lightning in it as well as it's going on. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning. It says no active tornado warnings just popped up down there. We do show that there is a severe thunderstorm warning up here, so that's what they're looking at. Haven't seen anything on the crawl yet to indicate much about it, but where did I go? That was strange. I swear, it's just getting used to all this technology. I can't believe it. Okay, so Trish Horns joined us, said she was wondering what the weather looks like for tomorrow because she was out grocery shopping for her birthday. Happy birthday, Trish. But yeah, let's see here what this crawl says. That's a severe thunderstorm warning, expires at 7 p.m. It's from the National Weather Service in Paducah, as we know. So as it gets moving through, it takes a while sometimes for this to transfer into the crawl. But again, we're still working on this. It's not all fully developed yet, but at least we have been able to let you all know in plenty of time about this severe thunderstorm that's moving up here to the northwest, heading towards actually Sturgis and Cullen, and Morganfield will get in on the act if it holds together. So be prepared. I'm watching the crawl. It seems to be maybe a little out of whack. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, okay, that's the flash flood warning for down in Alabama that's crawling across the screen now. But anyway, so that's a good thing to know that there's still some pretty good rains out there. Just none down here in our area, but these down below Clarksville. Between Clarksville and Nashville are starting to develop. I don't know if they will get into anything before they get up here to us, but we're going to keep an eye on it.
Well, this line of storms developed kind of down in that area too,
yeah,
and moved up. So it's entirely possible we'll get another round of thunderstorms tonight.
So maybe so, yeah. So, yeah, Eric says the bottom scroll needs larger font, better contrast with the background cover. I agree with you. We'll work on that, Eric. I'm not sure how that's put into there, but it's a matter of code and things like. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I can't speak all the computer lingo that some of our technicians do. Those guys are so far above me on that. It's not even funny. But we'll work on that. Try to get that font a little bigger. You're right. It does need to be somewhat larger. So we'll see if we can make that happen in the next one. Let's see here.
And as for tomorrow, 40% chance of showers, possibly thunder showers through the day, and then becoming a 60% chance for showers and thunderstorms after 5 p.m.
That's correct. I agree with him. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Mark, what else is there? All right, when is it going to turn cooler? That's what I want to know. Do we know?
We're going to be in the 80s for the next week or so. So as far as when we're going to turn colder, there's a big cold area out to the west, but there's a big heat ridge in the center that it needs to overcome.
Yeah, I saw that, and I don't know. The patterns are kind of out of whack. Of course, I think the tropical system had a little bit to do with it. As you know, anytime a tropical storm comes up into our part of the country, it's holding things back in the west and keeping stuff from getting in here to us. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure that there's going to be cooler air coming. I'm just not sure exactly what the timing is. But when I go into the early winter outlook, I should have a better handle on it, and I'll try to get that posted here before it gets too awful far off. The other thing to remember, this says no active severe thunderstorm watches, and that's true. There are no watches out. So these are thunderstorms that are developing in the atmosphere as they come across certain areas. And again, it's still
There's not enough of a concentration expected for them to want to issue a watch for it.
Right, right. But as I was looking down here in Tennessee, it's starting to redevelop some. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see more later on, maybe this evening or maybe even early tomorrow. We'll see how this all plays out. This is still remnants of Francine circulating around it, around the center, and the center is located right about in this area here, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Right.
Because we went back and looked at the rotation a little earlier, and we could see that the center was somewhere up in this area, just southeast of Jonesboro. Anyway. Donald Lord says apparently some areas in Hopkinsville are having electricity problems, flashing on and off. This is what some on Facebook are saying, and that part of the boulevard was out for a couple of times. Sean Yugian says hi. Hey, Sean. And Anna George thanks you. And you're welcome, Trish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad. Let me see if I've got the power outage things turned on. If I can remember how to do that.
I've got them on mine in here. There's nothing around Hopkinsville yet. There is an area on the county on the north end of the lakes. That would be Lyon County. They're showing 384 customers out.
Okay. I see that. I've got it up in here now. That's probably due to that storm that came through that they had the warning on over in this area, right?
Probably so, yes.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got a little icon here. Let's see what that says, if I can.
It looks like there's still several counties down around New Orleans that are still without power.
Yeah, here's the report on that from Trigg County earlier when that storm came through. It says reported by train spotter, carport blown by thunderstorm winds, and that's 1 mile southeast of Cerulean. I wonder if that's our friend Emily over there that's reported that. She's a spotter.
Could be.
Okay, I'm playing back the historical data. Hopefully I don't forget how to get back. So yeah, you can see, ooh, that's a pretty strong storm right there. That's where it was.
Yeah. And you notice there was no warning on it right then, so
No.
that might be what prompted them to put the warning out.
Trying to get that to come up. I may not be able to. There, here we go. Yeah, that's exactly what it was right there. So that was some pretty strong winds on the outflow of that storm. And then up here in Catawba area, Lyon County, still 384 customers out of power there. So yeah, this has been a little bit of an active evening. We're still on with it, and I'm gonna get back out of this historical mode. Looks like the bulk of those storms have crossed over into southern Illinois now.
Right.
And we've got another one just to the southwest of Henderson. It's moving northeast. It's near Owensboro, moving northeast towards Evansville. So that is quite interesting. I don't see anything else bigger, but I tell you, Mark, we're still watching this down here. Let's see if I can go in and get a little better look at it. They are popping up pretty good. This is in the Nashville area. We're watching it close. Nothing is severe, but there are some stout little storms that are popping up. It's going to be interesting to see how that
I noticed that their coverage and number is popping up,
Yes.
but they don't seem to be lasting very long.
No, not yet. We'll see how they go. I'm going back up to the Hopkinsville or Trenton radar. And this down here is still some pretty good stuff going on down here. Let me see if I can find something to look at. This is Crockett EMA. It's getting some pretty good rains there. It's a live shot. You can kind of see the clouds moving left to right here. Again, we're looking at the remnants of Francine. This is some of the stuff that's rotating around it. Let's see where else we could go. See if we can get anything on Dyersburg here. Nope, no camera.
You hit the airport marker. You didn't hit the camera marker.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's just go in a little closer now. Hit it. Come on here. Here we go. Well, looks like it's been raining there. You see the wet roofs and everything, and some
Turning,
droplets on the lens.
turning into a cloudy, rainy Friday evening for
Yeah,
everyone down that way.
it is. Kind of looks nice, though, doesn't it?
It does. We were dry and clear sky for so long. It was like, yeah, I need to see some clouds.
Yeah, I'd almost forgot what thunder sounded like until I built this thunderstorm in here in the studio. Oh
That's
my
our
goodness.
emergency backup thunderstorm now.
Oh
If we
yeah,
forget what one sounds like, we can just
that's
turn it
right.
on.
Yeah, I've had some people that actually stopped by and they said, "Oh my goodness, this is Madison County, Tennessee, the 911 center's camera." And again, you can see rainy. You know, it's more. You know, the drops are small, aren't they? In this, I've noticed that
They
they're.
are. Drops tend to be smaller in tropical systems,
Hmm.
but they tend to be more numerous.
Yeah,
That's why you get so much rain. They're smaller drops, and the wind's blowing them sideways usually. And but there's so much rain to come down, even
right.
with the smaller drops.
And probably be a foggy evening out through here. This looks like it's got some fog already forming, and look at the clouds here moving along. So, 73 degrees. We'll see. Where else can we look at? Let's go to. Oh, we can see if we get anything out of Union City. We didn't look at that though. Never mind. I wish the Tiptonville camera was back up, but it's not.
Alas, alack.
Alas, it's not. Okay, hold on. Let's go back up this way. Let's turn on the Paducah radar. Come on, David, get your fingers here right. There we go. Not seeing a lot up there. Let's see what this looks like here. This is Cyrus, Missouri. It looks like it's got a wet camera lens, so we don't want to watch that. Let's look at Dexter. I swear, here we go. A little better shot there, as you can see. Low-hanging clouds. There's some showers off over here and over here and over here. So there's rain out there. Again, it looks like it's been raining, kind of a drizzly day. Traffic's moving slow. It's just one of those kind of Friday nights. It is Friday, though, everyone. Yeah, it is Friday. Lisa Diane Sively says hello over on the Facebook page. Glad to see you joining us, Lisa. And Corey Duncan says, thank you, God. We surely need the rain. Been weeks since the last sprinkles. Yeah, Corey, I don't know. Where are you located? I'd like to know how much rain you got. It's 75 there in Dexter. I'm just not seeing much down here. I'd like to see a camera down in this area. But there isn't one.
I was going to say there's one, but it's farther south
We got
in
one.
Missouri.
Is that Jonesboro?
It's got a fire emblem on it.
Yeah, I think. Fire. It's a fire cam. We got a text. In fact, there's a fire station. Or is that a? No, that's a car wash. What's wrong with me? I can see better than that. Oh my goodness! But you can see it is again a rainy, in general, rainy area across the whole area, whole region pretty much, and even our area here is kind of on the rainy side. I think I want to look back at. We look back at Lakeside Campgrounds camera. Yeah, pretty much same thing there too. Not much difference. Temperatures dropped a little bit there. 76 degrees there now. So anyway, let me get back off of this.
Yeah, Cora Duncan, Sturgis, Kentucky is about to get a thunderstorm across them. They probably already are having it, but they are not under the warning.
Yeah, Sturgis is getting some pretty heavy rains right at the moment. And I guess that's what she's thankful for, because, yeah, if I hadn't had rain in weeks, that would be a blessing right there. So you're going to get some nice rain. enough to make your yard start growing. You have to get out and mow it. Oh my goodness. Denise Belt is on. She says, "Hey Dave, hey Denise, hope you guys are doing well. Tell your dad I said hello." And looks like it is going to be a nice night up there in Sturgis for our friend Cora Duncan. I'm glad that she's getting the rain she was praying for. And let's see here. I don't know if that severe warning will be extended up to you. It looks like this has lost a little bit of steam. But it is, it's dumping some pretty good rains down this area up here. That's a good thing. We want to see that.
That was valid till 7 o'clock. I don't know if they'll even keep it in effect that long.
Yeah, what time is it? Oh,
6:40.
Okay. 6:40. Linda McElrath, our good friend Linda, says, "I sure do appreciate you guys. Not as much as we appreciate you for watching us and putting up with us." Jocelyn Valentine says, "Just jumping on. What's going on in Hopkinsville area? Anything we should worry about?" Well, nothing you should worry about. We're just watching more storms. And Mark, look there. They're developing down there.
They are. They're starting to pop up and get a little bit more shape and strength to them.
Yes,
so
they are.
That means we could get another round of storms probably. Oh, in the Hopkins Oak Grove area, it looks like you're probably about an hour out from those.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, there we got a better shot. I'm looking at the different radar shots to try to get the ones closest to this area. So Ashland City's starting to pick up a little rain. Looks like they might have extended that severe thunderstorm warning.
They
Nope.
did not. They canceled it for Hopkins.
Okay, that's what they're doing now. I guess canceling it on that crawl. I'm like Eric though. I can't see that very well. We're going to have to get the fonts larger and more contrastier, I guess is the word. But I'm happy with the way this is performing. We've still got this up here in the top that indicates the severe thunderstorm warning, which is something we didn't have before. So this is giving us all an idea. If you want to look at this, you can instantly see if there's any watches or warnings. And once we get this fixed, you'll be able to read the little scroll that's going to cross on the bottom here. So we're working on it. This is, technology doesn't move fast, but when it does and gets there, it's usually right and something beneficial. Denise wants to know if they're going to have any storms at Greenville. Let's see here. I don't see any right now, Denise, except these down here along the Tennessee-Kentucky border. In fact, there's a whole line of them all across here that are all developing. Let's see. I'll try to draw the outline here. Now, of course, when I do that, I lose my mouse. Okay, so you can see down here. Well, let me try that again. I don't know if I like that or not. I got crazy on the thing. I don't even know how to get. Okay, here I think I can get out of it this way. I got to get my fingers going right now. So, yeah, let me see if I can do this a little better. You can see this whole area right here develop. And this is what we're watching. This a little while ago, this wasn't there. So is that something that's going to develop, give us some more rain? Hopefully it will. It is moving up in the general direction. Oak Grove is in line with this. If it holds together in about an hour, they should be able to see it and get a little rain out of it. And some of these other areas, maybe it looks like maybe Franklin might get a little, maybe even up to Bowling Green. Certainly Hopkinsville, Russellville. This is something we're just going to have to watch and see what happens. So,
Yeah. So even though we're getting to some dry periods, we're not done with the rain yet.
no.
Francine has still got rain to deliver, and she will deliver it when she is ready.
Well, we were hoping it was going to come a little faster than it did, and hoping we would have, maybe by now, we would have about 3 inches of rain. But, it just didn't happen that way. The storm always has a mind of its own, and it just decided to stay a little further west and decided to stall out. Denise Belt says, "Blessed to have y'all to inform us. God bless." Thank you, Denise. It's mighty nice of you and appreciate that. Of Cora Duncan says it's storming now up there in her area, which is, well, let me get out of this and go back up here. Yeah, it's still putting it down pretty good up there in Sturgis. That's where Cora is located. And let's see if I can get a better radar shot where it's a little closer in. Ah, good grief.
Yeah, the storm that caused the warning is about to run out of the far end of the warning area, so hopefully they'll go ahead and cancel it.
Well, I'm glad to see Sturgis getting this. That's something that I know that area was pretty dry. And she says she's loving it, and I'll bet you are. So, yeah, keep on hanging on, and, don't really care about the severe storm right now. Actually, it's just for winds, basically, and, yeah, it could get a little
And
wind.
it was radar-cated as it was.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
So
kind of like, maybe, maybe not.
this is not going to be a big deal if it were severe at all anyway. So, we're doing well, and all is going well, and I think this is also going to continue to help our fall colors. Any rain we get will help, and so that's what we want. Chris Mitchell says, good evening, Thunder Buddies. So looks like the term Thunder Buddies is caught on. I think everybody is that's on here, we are all Thunder Buddies, which means that we're hanging in there together and enjoying being in each other's company. You know what? I want to look at that Clarksville camera. Looks like they got some clouds going on. Maybe it's just the way the cameras look. Let me see if I can pull that up. Ah, there it is. Yeah. So it looks like, yeah, they're actually part of the showers that we're seeing develop on radar off up to the north. Let me see if I can come back down here a little bit. See what they're seeing. They must be looking at this. That's what this storm is here that we're looking at from that camera. The camera is probably located somewhere around in here. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see where I'm pointing, can you?
Nope.
All right. Let me get back up here. And so the camera's probably looking at this storm right here. This part where it's kind of got some blowing there. This is it right here. But you have another storm kind of coming in there that may. Let me get down a little closer. Yeah, look at that. It's really increasing in size down there, just southwest of Clarksville. So I wouldn't be surprised if at least Oak Grove doesn't get some more rain. Maybe Lafayette, and I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Todd County's going to get some from these over here around Springfield. If these will go ahead and fill in and get more stronger, it will be even better. So I'm going to pull out. Yeah, it's still some things still developing over in this area. So it'll be interesting to watch. We'll stay on for a little while here. We've been on for about an hour now, so we'll stay on for a little bit just to see how these do. But got a special weather statement now up here on this line. This is off from Providence, back Morganfield, all over towards Illinois, over around Marion. And I swear, I don't know if I can get I've been meaning to go back and change this this mouse, because I tried to enlarge it and it made a big hand up there, and that wasn't really what I was wanting to do. Here we go. So yeah, wind gust up to 50 miles an hour in that line there, Mark. It's getting ready to go severe, it looks like.
It could. The whole line, though?
It looks that way. The way they're talking on this is wind gust up to 50. Gusty winds knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted: Marion, Harrisburg, Carterville, El Dorado, Johnson City, Morganfield, Sturgis, Shawneetown, Breckenridge Center, Craneville, Cambria, Energy, Goreville, Uniontown, Galatia, Ridgeway, Dixon, Equality, and Pittsburgh. This includes the following highways: Interstate 24 in Illinois between mile markers 1 and 10. So it's also Interstate 57 in Illinois between mile markers 41 and 58. And torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Remember, turn around, do not drown. because I don't want to lose anybody because I didn't tell them about it. So, yeah, all of this right here, all the way back over to Sturgis and Dixon, to around Eddyville, Illinois. It looks like that area right there is still quite strong. So we'll see.
Yeah, there are winds in it upwards of 50 miles an hour in different places along the front edge of that line,
Yeah.
but none that are above severe criteria.
Cora is reporting, she says winds are bad too there. So she's in Sturgis. That's this area of the storm right about there, right in here. So, yeah, the thing you have to be careful about when a storm, if they start dying, is that the air up in the top of the storm comes towards the ground pretty fast, so you can get a downburst or a microburst that can actually do some damage. So I have to watch out for that and see. Linda McElrath said, we got enough rain here in Paducah to make some water puddles for me to stomp through when I walk to the mailbox. Linda, what am I going to do with you? She's always ragged us. I love her to pieces. She has some of the most unusual sayings, I swear. But anyway, I'm glad you got some rain there, Linda. That's a good thing. It's still some rain around there right now. It's got some showers there around Paducah, around Tyler and Littleville, and I don't know, some of these other places. And Cora Duncan's laughing about that too. Oh my goodness. And I'm still watching this little cluster of storms developing right here. It hasn't done a whole lot, but it sure isn't weakening any. And this is from the Paducah radar site. Let's see what it looks like. Get a little closer in. Hopkinsville's probably aimed a little high. Let's try Nashville. Oh, I know why. Paducah is aimed at a higher part of the storm. So, yeah, that's why. I don't see anything else really bad, but we got these little showers developing all over up through here. So, if nothing else, you might get some showers, little sprinkles or rain or brief heavy rain for just a moment and then it goes away. Got some up here crossing over into Allen County, just south of Scottsville, along 31E, getting a little shower there. Portland is quiet, and so is Franklin and Russellville. Everything's quiet there. We'll see. So, Mark, is Francine going to make a turn more towards the northeast, any at all, before it starts to the southeast?
Mostly they're just calling for, all the projections calling for just kind of wandering around there where it's at before it finally gets caught up with the jet stream a little bit and starts moving off to the southeast.
Okay, so really we don't know
anymore. If you look at the spaghetti models that we talk about for projections on Francine, the spaghetti monster, it just looks like somebody's 3-year-old got crazy with a crayon.
Let's see. Well, again, I don't see these going severe, at least not right now, but they're strong enough to have a storm track put on them. So it does look like Hopkinsville or Christian County, southwestern Christian, from Oak Grove back towards Lafayette, and maybe even into Trigg County. We'll get some of these showers. Looks like it'll come across I-24 about where it goes into Trigg County, if these hold together. And I'm referring to these right here, this little area of storms that have developed.
Right.
They are moving along, and in an hour they should be up around Lafayette and Oak Grove. So, we'll see. I would love to get some more here in Hopkinsville, but it just doesn't look like it's in the works just yet. But anyway.
Yeah, those are moving about 25, 26 miles an hour.
I even got some clouds out behind me, out my window, out the studio, the Studio V here. Yeah, it looks like some clouds moving in back there. So maybe I'll get some rain, and you won't.
As again, we're going to see these spotty showers and storms on and off, probably for at least the next 24 hours.
Okay. So through Saturday.
through Saturday.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Good grief. Okay. Well, Mark, what do you think? Shall we keep on or shut it down?
I'd say we can probably shut it down. I mean, we could be sitting here waiting for a severe thunderstorm all night,
Yeah.
and that never happens. So
Right.
all we can tell people is keep your eyes and ears open for the National Weather Service warnings if there's one that happens to be over top of you. Otherwise, enjoy the rain and thunder showers that we do get.
Yeah. And it has been a pleasure meeting you all and seeing you on here again. But we've been on for about an hour, and looks like most action, the real action, is over with for right now. There's no active warnings or anything around us. They have some stuff up here in, up around Morganfield. But again, it's not severe at this point. They have let that warning expire that was going on. So Henderson or Evansville is getting a little rain. I think maybe Henderson is getting maybe just a little, but not much. But it does look like Evansville is fixed to get in on the action here in a little bit, over around Evansville, maybe back towards Newburgh.
It's entirely possible. Yeah, there's several storms. They run from just north of Owensboro up around Evansville and then along that line that we've been talking about.
I wouldn't be surprised these don't turn into something down here. And look at how close together the lines are. So it's a pretty good little line developing, but I don't see a huge increase in strength. I see just a average strength, so maybe just plain thunderstorms. And it looks like they could train, in other words, go one after another across certain areas. So Clarksville, you're probably going to get in on it a little bit. I'm looking at their live camera up here. This is the Columbia River back here. I did say Cumberland River. Good grief.
I was going to say, where are you?
Yeah, I mean, that's the Columbia River's off in Montana or something somewhere. But anyway, this is the Cumberland River that we're looking at with downtown Clarksville. And you can see the clouds moving in. So, and this is Clarksville here. So, yeah, it's probably this little storm here probably coming to camera view here soon. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Just pretty well just plain old rain and thunderstorm. Nothing appears to be severe, and they don't appear to be likely to go severe. So, yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and shut it down. And if anything does develop for tomorrow, Eli says he's going to see us on Sunday. Well, Chelsea, have him come on by. Mark, what time are we going to be in here Sunday? Do you know?
We should be here probably between 3 and 4.
Okay, so Chelsea, you and Eli come on by, and hopefully you know where we are. If you don't, you can message me on Facebook, and I would be glad to direct you in here.
And Chelsea, if you meant you'd see us Sunday for the Sunday update, yes, you will.
Yes. Oh, that's what she might be talking about. Maybe not coming here. She's talking about seeing us for the update. Okay, Chelsea. So, yeah, Eli, we'll sure look forward to seeing you, buddy. But I want you to come see the studio. You're going to be enjoying it. But we don't really have it quite completed yet. It's 95% complete, but, yeah, it looks good. So, all right, with that, Mark, you got anything you want to say here? One last final word before I take it away from you?
Yeah, just, again, when these storms come through, watch out for lightning. And if you're outside playing, don't be late in the game.
Okay, Chelsea says, I can bring him Sunday too. Okay. Well, do we want him to come by Sunday? What do you think?
That would be fine with me.
All right, we might have to get him on here with us because maybe there won't be anything going on much, and we can get him to come on, and we'll put him on there and make him look good, make him popular among the little girls. Okay, everybody, we'll see you all probably on Sunday unless something comes up between now and then. So thank you, and I hope you have a great night.
Bye, everyone.